Today, I would like to share with you all of the curriculum and resources that we will be using for the 2025-2026 school year for history, geography, and science. Hi everyone, welcome to our homeschool table. My name is Jerilyn. I'm a homeschool mom of 3 kids, ages 10, 4, and 1. And I am part of a collaboration today hosted by Davene over at Calm in the Chaos Homeschool and Shawna from Homegrown Homeschool. And there's a playlist linked down below in the description box that you can check out after you're done watching this video, where several other moms will be sharing about their history, science, and other family subjects that they're using in their homeschools next year. Over the last couple of weeks, I've been sharing my curriculum pick videos for first math, then language arts, this week history, geography, and science, and then next week is extracurriculars and elective subjects. So I hope that you will click that subscribe button down below and give this video a thumbs up so that you don't miss when my next video comes out. So let's go ahead and just jump right in. Next year, my older daughter will be in 6th grade, and we have been using Sunlight since she was in 1st grade. So we have completed levels B and C, which were world history. Then in kind of 4th and 5th grade, we did level D and E. D, we actually used a friend of mine's Bookshark level D resources. And then E, we did the full year. So I have update videos on the Sunlight level E that I've been using over the last year since I've been here on YouTube. So if you are interested in seeing any of my other Sunlight videos, I will go ahead and link the playlist down below for you in the description box. So as you may have guessed, I'm going to be using the Sunlight History Bible Literature Level F program, which is all about Eastern Hemisphere. So we are going to be learning about the continent of Asia, Africa, Australia. We are really excited to dive into that program. I have heard so many of you guys tell me in the comments that Level F has been your all-time favorite. And so I'm really excited to do the Eastern Hemisphere level next year. I usually buy the 5-day program because I want all of the books, not just the books that come with the 4-day package. There's only a few extras, but I just like to have all of them. This year, I am actually not ordering a full-on box set from Sunlight. It's a very expensive level. And so this year, I'm actually doing it a little bit differently than I've done in the past. I was able to get a large lot of the Level F books through eBay, and then I'm going to be piecing together the rest of the program and then ordering whatever I need that's left from the Sunlight website. Now, I am a Sunlight affiliate, and so I will link below down for you in the description box my affiliate link if you're interested in checking out the Sunlight programs. And this year, it was just not in the cards for us to be able to buy the full program directly from them, but I still am buying lots of the different parts from their company directly. So go ahead and check that affiliate link out down below in the description box. Now, because we are going to be studying Eastern Hemisphere this coming year, I had seen on someone else's channel about these On Mission magazines from the Gentle and Classical Press. So I reached out to their company and asked if they would be willing to send me a few of their magazines to use with my family, mostly my older daughter, and then I would share about them here on my channel. And they graciously sent me 3 magazines in the mail, and I just got them a week or 2 ago and shared about them in a recent unboxing video that I can go ahead and link up in the iCards and down below in the description box if you're interested in seeing that. I will be doing some more in-depth videos about these, but for this video, I just wanted to show you that I got the On Mission magazine for Australia and Madagascar and Vietnam. And the reason that I went with these 3 were because we're going to be studying Asia, Africa, and Australia. And I let my daughter look through all of the different options for each continent and told her which ones that she could pick from. And these were the ones that she decided on that she really wanted. Now, I do want to let you know that there is a free download of the India magazine and resources that go along with it on the Gentle and Classical website. I am an affiliate partner with their company, and I will leave that link down below in the description box as well for you to go check out. They are having a sale through the 23rd, but I think that by the time this video comes out, it might be over or almost over. So, but you definitely want to stay tuned to their website and their emails if you are interested in some of the sales that they do every year. So I'm really excited to use these in our homeschool as just kind of an extra supplement for geography, not because Sunlight doesn't have enough geography, but just because we are interested in learning more about other places in the world that we can't necessarily travel to ourselves. And these magazines are just very beautiful. They're just jam-packed with information, and I actually did get some of the books that go along in the program. At the very beginning of the magazine here, you can see this little section where it says core books. And I already had the Children's Atlas of God's World, and I already have Window on the World and Geography from A to Z on my shelves. So I went ahead and picked up the Global Art book and A Year Full of Stories. And there are a couple of other books that are mentioned as part of the kind of science and ecology that I already have in my thrift books order for next time I order. But I'm really excited to dig into these this year and just get to know some other countries a little bit more. And I definitely plan to purchase more of these magazines. There are currently 16 that you can choose from on their website. So go ahead and check out that link down in the description box so that you can see what countries that you might be interested in learning more about this coming school year. Last but not least, I would like to share with you the science curriculum that we're going to be using for next year. Like I said before, my daughter is going into the 6th grade, and this year we have been using Apologia's Zoology 2 program, which we have absolutely loved. I will have a review coming up of that program. We are going to be next year doing the Earth Science book. We will be using the textbook. The Earth Science level has 2 different options for notebooking journals. They have the junior book that has activities for kindergarten through 3rd grade, and then the regular notebooking journal is for 4th through 6th graders. So the Young Explorers series from Apologia is geared towards children in K through 6th grade. Now, I actually did the astronomy program back when my daughter was in kindergarten. We really enjoyed the program. It was a little bit much for a kindergartner. I think that next time, if I was going to do a Young Explorers series with younger kids, I might not start with astronomy, maybe animals or something like that. But we have really enjoyed using the program. Now, I will tell you that this year we got the audiobook, and we were so glad that we did. My daughter listens to the audiobook during the time that she's making lunch and eating lunch, and so then after she's done with lunch, she works on the activities. Now, this coming year, some friends of ours asked if we would be interested in doing the same unit or book, which was Earth Science, and doing some of the activities together. And since I am not really an experiments person or really one that likes to do a lot of extra activities, I thought that would be a great idea to get together with some other moms that also enjoy doing science but can kind of help me to get more done maybe than what we've been doing this year. So one of the moms has already decided on a couple of field trips that she would like to take so that we can incorporate more field trips into our homeschool, which I'm really excited about because I'm terrible at doing that. So thank you to my friend who's going to be doing that part. And then we're going to just get together one day a week to work on some of the activities and experiments that you can do with other kids easily. So that will be a lot of fun. One thing that I do want to mention that the Apologia website offers, if you purchase your curriculum through them or through a company where you're buying it new, there is a code to where you can go onto their website and get the book extras, I think is what they call them. Is that what they call them? Yes, they're called book extras. And on their website, it'll have book extras by lesson. There are 14 lessons total, but it will have different links to websites or YouTube videos, just extra things that you can do to add a little bit more to your child's learning, which we have used some. We haven't used all of the lessons that way, but when I'm kind of thinking about it and prepared for it, we definitely have been checking out some of those book extras. So if you are interested in a science program that is from a Christian worldview, is written in a kind of narrative style of writing so that it's very easy to understand, and it's almost like the author is having a conversation with you about what she's talking about. The current level that we're doing, the author is the narrator of the audiobook, which is really cool. And I was reading on the Apologia website yesterday and saw the same thing. The author of the Earth Science program is the narrator for the audiobook as well. So that's kind of cool that it's just the author reading it to you, basically. So some of the things that I really like about Apologia Science is that it is a biblical worldview. It has a Charlotte Mason kind of style to it where it's written in kind of a narrative living book sort of way. The audio is read by the author. And also, if you are getting the notebooking journal, there is a suggested daily schedule or weekly schedule that you can follow in there, which is really nice just for easily planned out lessons for you. And I can share more about that in another video if you're interested or have questions about it. But those are some of the things that I really like about Apologia Science. So we are excited to do that level. This will be my daughter's last year using the Young Explorers series. Then she'll be able to move on to their middle school program for 7th and 8th grade. So that will definitely be fun. I do plan to continue on with Apologia as long as everything's working fine. Well, I think that is about it to cover history, geography, and science here in our homeschool. I would love to hear about what you're using in your homeschool. So go ahead and leave a comment down below and let me know what you're going to be using next year and what grade levels that you're using those resources for. I have younger kids that are 4 and 1, and so I can use all the help that I can get in getting some great materials for them as they come up into the school age years. A lot of the things that I used when my daughter was younger, I will use again, but it's also fun to try new things so that you don't necessarily have to do the same thing over and over. Don't forget that this video is part of a collaboration with Davene from Calm in the Chaos Homeschool and Shawna from Homegrown Homeschool, and that there is a playlist link down below for you in the description box if you're interested in seeing what other moms are choosing for their homeschools. There is one more video in this series coming out next Wednesday, and so definitely stay tuned for that. I will be sharing all about our electives and extracurricular activities for next year. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today at our homeschool table. Give this video a thumbs up and click that subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time.